Welcome back to part 3 of Media Mesh, where we are deconstructing Kanye West. Let's get into what Chris Cuomo has to say, and then I'll chime in just a moment. But listen closely, people who are woke. If you're not woke, I understand. So we're just, it's just going to go over your head. Don't waste time making comments that don't make sense. Okay, this is just for people who are well aware and who are woke to what's going on. That's what this channel is for. It's a mesh of media, concepts, and events, and all this other good stuff all in one. Let's see what he has to say. But then I want you to listen very closely to what Kanye says. Now, I'm not necessarily a Kanye fan, so let me preface that. But I can separate the message from the messenger, and I can call it straight. And that's why people subscribe to Media Mesh. Let's go.
Appreciate it. So, look, there is no Jewish media cabal mafia. That is a figment of either your imagination or a projection of a prejudice, okay? You may have had bad business dealings with people. It's about those people. It's not about their religion or faith. And I know that you are intelligent and understand that when you target people because of their faith, other people may do so the same. They've been targeted before. They've been abused and killed because of what they believe and who they are. So we don't want to tolerate that. And you're playing into that right now, whether you know that or not.
I won't tolerate it as a black person. What you just said was a statement. You're trying to say that there isn't a collective. Over 50% of the executives in Hollywood, the CEOs, are Jewish. And these guys know each other.
That's different than saying it's a mafia and that they act as Jews in some way, as opposed to just being businessmen. One plays to a prejudice, the other one just plays to people and an ugly business, which is what the record business is. So you can have your feelings about it, just don't ascribe it to their faith.
Earlier, no, wait a second. You can't tell me what to do or feel. First of all,
I know, but I can tell you what is wrong about what you say.
No, you said that it's not a mob. Mob culture. Here's the idea of a mob. People target. There's no term. Have you ever heard the term the white vote? Because there isn't a white vote, because white people can vote the way they want. Black people, we fought. My grandparents, my mother fought in civil rights. My grandfather drove the first march out of Oklahoma.
All right, let's stop right there. So keep in mind, we're talking about Kanye West, who, as I mentioned in previous videos, the part 2, that you're talking about somebody who's inside this industry, who knows who the movers and the shakers are in the business that allows him to put out these records for mass consumption, which allows him to get deals with Adidas, his shoes, his clothes, all these different things that led up to him becoming a billionaire. So Chris is trying to make it seem as if there is no collective group of people, regardless of their religion, that control these things. That is obviously false. Kanye West knows it best. So I'm just saying what he's saying. So don't ban my videos. I'm just saying what the man is saying. You're talking to an insider, not an outsider. And this has nothing to do with actual religion. He's talking about, just like he mentioned, okay, if a woman dates a guy, his analogy, basically, she dates multiple guys and they do her wrong. Eventually, she turns to the other side, which happens a lot. Some women are not necessarily a certain way, but, they just give up on men altogether. But at the same time, the point is that they draw a conclusion. When you have enough experiences, enough personal experiences that impact you in a certain way, then you come to believe, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, but you come to believe that people are a certain way. And what he's saying is that based on his dealings from being inside of the record industry, the entertainment industry, there's a certain group of people who control the shots. Hence why, even with YouTube, that's being controlled, right? You can't have real free speech on here because they want to dictate who you hear, what you hear, and who you hear from. And if it's not in accordance with what they want to keep pushing out there, the narrative that's being pushed, then you will be silenced. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is he right or is he wrong? We're going to keep going with this. Let's keep going. All right. Until next time, stay tuned for parts 1, 2, and 3 and just check the videos. All right, let's go.